GCC central banks raised interest rates as the U.S. Federal Reserve announces its biggest hike since 1994. And Dubai seeks to raise $454 million from its Tecom IPO. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. 5 GCC central banks have raised interest rates after the U.S. Federal Reserve announced its largest hike since 1994. The UAE and Bahrain matched the 75 basis point hike. Inflation in the UAE is relatively low compared to other parts of the world, coming in at 3.3% in Q1 this year, with a projected average of 2.7% for 2022. The Saudi Central Bank raised the repo rate by 0.5% to 2.25%, commenting that it made the move to maintain monetary and financial stability and in light of domestic and global developments. The central banks of Qatar, Kuwait, and Bahrain also raised rates. Global stocks rallied and government bond yields and the dollar retreated from multi-year highs overnight as investors cheered the Federal Reserve's decision to raise interest rates by 75 basis points. Investors seemed relieved that the Fed met the market's expectations that it will act aggressively to tame surging inflation. The Dow Jones closed up 1%, the S&P rose 1.46%, and the Nasdaq climbed 2.5%. And this had a big impact on the world's wealthiest people in the Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. Our biggest winner today is Elon Musk, up $8.6 billion overnight with net wealth of $215.6 billion. Our second biggest winner today is Jeff Bezos, up $5.3 billion overnight with net wealth of $133.4 billion. And our third place winner is Alphabet's Larry Page, up $2.4 billion with net wealth of $95 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. Bitcoin is recovering from its 18-month low, boosted by the Fed's tough stance on inflation. The world's largest crypto is trading in the $22,000 range after it lost about 33% against the dollar since Friday. The plummet came after a crypto market meltdown this week, which was spurred when crypto lender Celsius froze customer withdrawals. Bitcoin has dropped more than 50% since the beginning of the year. Dubai is looking to raise as much as $454 million from its upcoming Tecom IPO as the government pushes ahead with its second listing so far this year. Dubai Holding will sell 625 million shares in Tecom at 67 cents a share, taking its market valuation to $3.6 billion. The company is offering the shares in 2 tranches, one for institutional investors and the other for retail investors between June 16th and June 24th. The listing of its shares on the Dubai financial market is planned for July 5th. Spotify will reduce hiring growth by 25%, joining a growing number of companies that are taking cost-cutting measures amid fears of a recession. Spotify says it will still hire new employees, but will slow that pace and be a bit more prudent over the next few quarters. It comes in a week where crypto brokerage Coinbase said it planned to lay off 18% of its staff. And real estate firms Compass and Redfin also announced between 8 and 10% staff reductions. YouTube says more than 1.5 billion people monthly tune into its Shorts video service, which competes with global sensation TikTok. YouTube Shorts went live less than 2 years ago, adding videos under 1 minute. It says Shorts are now being watched by over 1.5 billion logged-in users every month. YouTube last year launched a $100 million fund to reward creators whose video clips attract audiences to the online stage. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.